it is that time of year again when I do my Premier League predictions. I was about to say you know the drill, but if you don't know the drill, I'm not exactly a humongous YouTuber. I can't just do normal predictions because that's too boring. Basically, you're going to be in for some pretty interesting predictions.
I never know, man.
I'm going to do the full Premier League, then La Liga top 4, Serie A top 4, Bundesliga top 4, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Champions League, Europa League. And then the most interesting part, I will be going through your guys' predictions. I asked what you guys thought was going to happen, and there's some pretty funny ones, so we'll go through that at the end. Right, I'm gonna warn you, I'm gonna change like shirts halfway through this video because my microphone is just, I don't know what it's doing, man. It's fix your fucking microphone. The other part I did yesterday, I'm recording this part again today. Let's just get on to the Premier League predictions. We'll go from bottom to top. That's a bit more interesting. The team to place last in the Premier League is going to be Burnley. I had a teacher at school who supported Burnley, so if you're watching this right now, then sorry, mate, but you know, 19th place is going to be Leeds. And for 17th, this is a bit hopeful from me, but I'm going to go with Wolves. Mate, if you want to actually go...
I'm speechless.
This is not biased. I low-key hate Wolves because they beat Spurs every season for no reason. And P17, just avoiding relegation, will be Sunderland. They're looking pretty good, to be fair. Who do I even put in this bottom half of the table, man? I swear, every team this season is like pretty solid. P16, I'm just gonna go West Ham. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they might get better over this year, but whatever.
Easy top 3. If I'm not... 16!
P15, I'm going to go with Brentford. P14, I'm going to go Everton. That seems like a pretty Everton place. And P13, I'll go Brentford. P12, Crystal Palace, because like literally every year, you might as well bet your life savings on that. P11, I'm going to go with Nottingham Forest. P10, Fulham. Then P9, I will go with Manchester United.
I have contained my rage for as long as possible, but I shall unleash my fury upon you like the crashing of 1,000 waves!
He's got a good attack. I mean, the midfield is lacking. He's not all there tactically, to be fair to him. And then P8 will go Brighton. They're looking pretty decent still. P7, Aston Villa. And then for P6, I will go with Newcastle. By the way, on a different note, if Liverpool break the transfer record by signing Isak twice after they broke it by signing Wirtz, if you break the transfer record twice in one season and you don't win the league, that's top banter. I'm sorry. You got to go in some sort of Hall of Fame for pulling something off like that. P5, I'm going to go with the team I support, Spurs. Literally no prizes for guessing which F1 team I support, by the way. Kiki Rap. Kiki A. P4, I'm going to go with Chelsea. And then P3, I'm going to go with Arsenal. For once, they're not going to get P2 because they're going to get P3. This will probably be the one time they win the league now just to make me look like an idiot. And for the Premier League champion, I'm going to go with not Liverpool. They're going P2. Manchester City will reclaim the Premier League under Pep Guardiola. You heard it here first, lads. This is probably his last season at City. He's going to lock in.
If that's a joke, I love it. If not, I cannot wait to unpack that with you.
Right, make sure to let me know your Premier League prediction in the comments below. I mean, even if you comment the most nonsense BS in history, it's funny as hell, so... Right, now we'll rapid fire Bundesliga top 4, Serie A top 4, and La Liga top 4. I'm not going to do the whole league here because I'll be honest, I don't watch all of these leagues all that much. You know, I've got stuff keeping me busy. I've got, you know, I'm watching the Premier League already. I'm trying to keep up with the Champions League, the Europa League. I watched a lot of that. You know, I'm watching F1. I've got, I play F1 25. Champion will be Bayern Munich. I've got the Harry Kane Bayern Munich kit right there at the front of my rack. I'm going to go Frankfurt P2, Borussia Dortmund P3, and RB Leipzig P4. That's right, no Leverkusen. They've lost all their best players. They've got Eric Sevenhag as manager. And now Serie A. Champions, I am going to go with Antonio Conte's Napoli. Building a very good squad. Scott McTominay, Ballon d'Or nominee. Tell that to a United fan 2 or 3 years ago. P2, Inter Milan, Juventus P3, and then Atalanta P4. I'll just leave it at that. The winner of La Liga will be FC Barcelona. My favorite La Liga team. P2 will be Real Madrid under Xabi Alonso. P3 will be Atletico Madrid. I mean, this league's top 4 or top 3 is predictable. I'm gonna go Real Betis. Jesus Christ. Right, I've just realized I put these in the wrong order, but I'm going to put Real Betis B4 because they've got the motivation from Anthony's sheer presence from last season. Wait, is Anthony still there or is he at Man United? Let's go Carabao Cup first. You know what? I'm going to go Manchester United for the Carabao Cup.
Is he listening to us? I can't tell.
He's listening. He's not understanding.
Yeah, he doesn't even like get us, man. We're talking about you.
Now, for FA Cup, I'm thinking either I put Arsenal, partly because if I put Arsenal, it probably means they won't actually win anything. So then it's like a 200 IQ play from me. But also, I kind of want to put Spurs. Let's go for positivity. I'm going to say the club I support, Tottenham Hotspur, will win the FA Cup this season. And for the Champions League, I'm going to go with Barcelona. Hansi Flick is a serial winner. Unlucky in the semi-final last time, but, you know, I'm going to say Real Betis will win the Europa League for this year. I haven't read through them all properly because I wanted to leave it as a bit of a surprise for myself. Jipez says Sunderland stay up and Wolves goes down. Pretty sure that's exactly what I put, so, you know. Yeah, that's my goat. This guy's right. Sunderland v Newcastle will be a top 5 match of the decade. To be honest, I can see that. I just want to see people running around smashing each other's legs, to be honest. Raccoon Cat has Manchester City will win the league. That's the same as what I've put. This guy's a genius. I can already tell. No bias. He just knows what he's talking about, man. Arsenal come 3rd. Brentford 17th. That would mean they'd get relegated. No, it wouldn't. It would mean they're just about avoiding relegation.
I think it was probably around 95, 96, was it? 94, 95, 96.
Sunderland 19th, Leeds surprise 18th. I'm not really sure that's a surprise, to be honest. They have just been promoted, to be fair to them. Burnley last, Spurs 6th and Manchester United 10th, Newcastle 9th and Crystal Palace 8th, which seems pretty reasonable to be fair. B2 1460 says Rashford comeback season and Crystal Palace wins the Conference League. It's that one guy 02, one of the several legends we have on the streams. He says Manchester United win the league. That's delusion is important in life. And he also says Aston Villa win the Europa League. Sharkman left arm says Forest have a terrible season. I will probably agree with that. How do I Shauri Bashin 2243? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Liverpool winning the league and Real Madrid lift the UCL. Pretty valid predictions, to be fair. And that is everything. That is the stupid ass predictions for this year. Again, remember to get your predictions down in the comments. I will be reading them. I'll put a video up here that I think you'll enjoy, and hopefully I'll see you all in the next one. Key, I.